Welcome to the Ecliptic Spiritualist channel. We want to get into this very important topic. I get questions on this. Maybe you get questions on this with conversation with friends, loved ones, maybe conversating with yourself. And one of the questions from time to time that come to us, especially when life swings a different curveball to us, different challenges come up, the question of bad luck. That's a very big question, okay? And why? Is there possible bad luck? Could it be you? Sometimes it is. We're going to include a quick DIY timeless spell to help rectify this area. This topic may or may not resonate with you. It's okay. Normally, some parts of it will from the past or maybe in the future. Maybe this is a future conversation or topic that you may have in your spiritual journey. It will be a part one and part two. I'm going over the three areas that is dealing with the challenge of whether or not bad luck is with you and how to challenge that area and to address it. And then the part two will have 4, 5, and 6 in the area and also another DIY. So stay tuned to the channel, also the website, Patreon, join our masterclasses. Let me get it in. Okay, so bad luck. How are you possibly creating bad luck in your environment or around yourself? Now, we're going to point fingers at ourselves and deal with issues that go with ourselves instead of deviating and looking at everybody else. You got to look at yourself first. And that is part of spiritual journey that is all about working from within or working on self-development. That's really what the journey is for you, because it always changes along the seasons. Okay, so one of the things is that with creating bad luck is you don't believe you deserve good things. Sometimes the things that we're speaking to ourselves is you don't believe you deserve good things. Our unconsciousness hides a belief system we've been developing since childhood. For example, unconditional love or acceptance and love, or experience that's neglectful or trauma. Okay, so some subconsciously and unconsciously that lays dormant, and it can produce areas of streams of bad love or tough curves and obstacles in our life. Carrying bad luck thoughts such as only bad things happen to me, or I am not worthy, or I am flawed. There is a couple of other things with that. Give you another example is I am unlovable. I deserve bad things. There is something wrong with me. Those type of things that you can quote to yourself, okay? And that's just to name a few of unconscious thinking, okay? And sometimes we call some of these things that I'm going over is stinking thinking. You may have heard that over the years. Maybe you have or haven't, but that was something that I say to clients, as counseling sessions and in the spiritual journey, as far as in my counseling sessions, in the spiritual aspect of what I do, and in my career path and past and present, where when I serve others, I have these conversations in my normal life of career. So you can make one bad decision after another. Okay. In other words, core beliefs can blind us to opportunities as we unconsciously choose the wrong things again and again, or make life more difficult. Then we call it bad luck. Okay, so we could be doing things over and over and over again and cause things to happen to ourselves. Now, keep in mind, what I'm saying here is giving these core things 1 through 3, and then the next part 2 will be 4 to 6. So stay tuned to the channel. These are examples. They're not the all to the fix to, but these can be contributive factors. Some things are straight up bad luck, curse, you need to fix it. It's generational. Some things is environmental, which you've spoken over yourselves. That's the area that I'm covering. And there's truth to generational curses, bad luck generationally. And that's where I come in, where I do spiritual work or spell work on earthly realms that you may have created, or we go back into your past or even now to remove those uncrossing and those type of things, uncrosses, jinx, and hexes and bad luck, and get you in an area of clarity and removing obstacles. But you can build obstacles back up on yourself as well by stinking thinking. Okay, so let me just be clear. Now, example, you may make one bad decision after another, is that you will give you an example of taking a job. Okay, you may take a job, you don't really like it, and you're telling yourself that you do like it, but you telling yourself that it's terrible and unsatisfied. But you knew that in the interview process, or you took the job, you knew that it sounded boring. It wasn't something that you really wanted to do with your life. So that can be a bad decision, taking a job. Also, you have to look at it on the flip side, is that taking a job, knowing that the job is temporarily to provide for yourself, so that way you can make a decision to apply in your life course or your life path, something that you will enjoy, because there's a checks and balances and everything. You got to get your money so you can feed yourself. That's the reality. A roof over your head, water, heat, these type of things to take care of yourself. But you can also look at things as optimistic way of saying this is a step to the next step. But sometimes you already know the job is going to suck. You already know that. But yet you take it anyway. And then you setting up a precedent of energy of, hey, I don't even like this. And then it sets an undertone at the job too. You bringing the energy of ungratitude. And so it spins off even more negativity. Another area is that you could meet someone who makes you nervous, but you keep dating them or being around them and later claim they seem so nice, but who knew they were narcissistic? And yet you did. You had a feeling that this wasn't going to be a good match on the first date, or you got the cues in your heart, in your spirit, your chakra systems told you, gave you a flag, but you may have chosen to ignore it, or on the date or the outings. And if you are honest with yourself, you were uncomfortable, but you ignored it. Okay. Also, number three is you are addicted to suffering and uncomfortable with joy. Okay, that's just a flat out. Sometimes, as a counselor, a spiritual counselor, and a circular counselor, worked in the industry, currently works in the career path. Sometimes people are addicted to suffering and uncomfortability. That's just the truth. Okay, and sometimes we have to face our truths. All right, pain and misery is addictive. Okay, misery can actually be people's comfort zone. It could be your comfort zone. Some people like to be feeling misery. They're so used to feeling like that, they don't even know how it feels to have joy or happiness. Join our masterclass that deals with learning the areas of happiness and expanding on it with the energy of Jupiter in Pisces. Join our masterclass. We're going over giving up some of these things. It will help your life. Invest in your self-development, part of your spiritual journey. Okay, so now some people are suspicious of happiness or good luck. So again, people unconsciously veer towards the opposite, like messy relationships and hard situations. I'm going to give you a DIY, a do-it-yourself timeless spell that's easy peasy, quick and easy, that you can do for 21 days to build up a buffer against this thought process and to put it back into your life as a ritual, as a spell working on you, working on your mind. This spell can also be used on others as well. You can incorporate it on others, your children, spouses, partnerships, whomever. When you see these things on them, you can do that as well. But make sure you check yourself first. Make sure you're not doing it before you go to try to fix somebody else. Look at your own life. Okay? So, in saying that, you could burn a candle to clear up matters. So, you can use a purple candle or you can use a white tea light candle. You can see that. Okay, this is a white tea light candle. What I did, instead of, you can get a purple candle or you can get a tea light candle and burn the tea light candles every day. Let them burn on their own as long as they're in the safety dish 21 days. Okay, that's that. Hope you can see that. Okay, so that's a tea light candle, and as you can see, I'll tell you a few things that I did. I added I used white instead of a purple candle, but if you got access to a purple candle, go right ahead. I used white. I added purple sparkles. As you can see, I used purple sparkles. Okay. Now the purple sparkles represent the purple. That's part of this. And it represents, purple sparkles represents cutting, because sparkles are made of glass. So it's cutting away the behaviors, okay, the unfortunates. All right. So the sparkles is doing what? Cutting away, because it's made of glass. All right. There's always a purpose to the spells that are put together, because it does certain things in the universe. Okay. So we got purple sparkles, and then I used as my essential oil to oil my candle. Here, meaning we say dress a candle. I do have a candle dressing video, but I use ginger. Okay, I use ginger as my essential oil to dress my candle. Why, Ecliptic Spiritualist? Why, Ranita? I use ginger, the essential oil, for speed of healing and the thought process. Okay, ginger is about speed, cleansing, and heat. All right. Then what I did was I added purple candies. As you'll see, there is some purple candies there, little pieces of candy. I did that to sweeten up the matters as well. I have a combination to sweeten up the matters. Balance is always important when you're doing ritual work. I actually added in here, you'll see a small amethyst crystal. Okay, I broke it off of one of my amethysts, and that's dealing with the mind and focus and calmness and peace. All right, and I inserted it into the candle. Now, if you're not able to break off little pieces of crystals of candles, what you can do is just sit your amethyst by the candle and it will charge it. Okay, things should be kept simple, applicable in my personal opinion, because you're more apt to do it and follow through for 21 days and monitor your results. You could do it up to 90 days because it's more pliable and more applicable. All right. Now, this ritual, this spell work is on self-development in this area. Or you can offer this as an offering for others. You can do it for others. You're going to ask the universe for assistance. And each day, as you do this for 21 days, and then you may continue for 30 to 90, you're going to read Psalms 67 and 68 daily for 21 days or more if you feel guided, along with burning a candle daily. These tea light candles are a little bit more accessible in my opinion, but you can go with purple. I do have purple candles, but for the betterment of accessibility, you could buy it at any local large box stores, a bag of 50 to 60 of them for less than $3. Okay, and good effective candles. Okay, so this main area of doing the DYI is, it is against unfortunate happenings so that they do not overtake you. So the title of that DYI candle is to do what? Is to be against, you're doing against unfortunate happenings. So that they do not overtake you. Okay? So you're working on that energy so it don't overtake you. You're clearing out things. Okay? And you're going to read Psalm 67 and 68. Psalms, if you're in my masterclass or on Patreon, you'll always hear me say that Psalms are spells, they're affirmation, they're things to work against or assist you in this life. All right? So it is up to you whether if you choose to use the Psalm 67, 68. I find that it does the job. If you have another way, keep in mind I am your teacher, spiritual guide. You do what works for you. Okay? There's no wrong or right way of applying. Long as you get the job done and you actually do it, and apply it to your life. Okay? Love you for watching today. Have a wonderful time with doing this work. It's very important. Contact me for psychic therapeutic readings. Contact me for spell work in any areas of your life, spiritual consultations. Contact us for your masterclass, ability for spiritual journey learning, along with joining our Patreon to support this channel or joining the channel option that is here. You can click the link and you can pay a certain amount and get a badge. And then what it does, it helps to donate to the channel to bring you good content. When you donate, it never leaves your life. It goes into your future and it multiplies. Giving is a wonderful way to match up with the universe with gratitude. All right. If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to email me, or you may contact me by email or join our email list on our website at https://eclipticspiritualist7.com. I love you for watching today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to videos. Join us here on YouTube, Instagram, our website, TikTok, Facebook, watch Facebook, and much more. All right? I will see you next time. Bye-bye.